like everything's running. Hello, good morning, afternoon, and evening. My name is Kuovadis, and I'll be your guiding concierge tonight to the world of L-Frame in SW2.5, the tabletop role-playing game from Japan. This takes place on the continent of L-Frame. We'll be running the Ancient Blue solo campaign. Well, it's not exactly solo, but I'll be running it solo. Last time we already created two characters. As you can see on screen, that is Albert Gleamspark. Who is he? Albert Gleamspark. He is... I don't even remember what he is. Well, he's a leprechaun, and he has the classes of Marksman, level 3, Ranger, level 1, and Sage, minor 2. Whereas his partner, Isaac, is a lycanth, who is a fighter, level 2, scout, level 2, and sorcerer, level 1. That makes them a total adventurer level of, well, what was it? Total adventure level of 3. Last time I also set up the screen to be more workable for me. Everything is following. There we go. Are you updating now? Good. You're following along with me now. Good. So, characters are built, our adventure is set up, and I do have this wonderful screen to work and manage this campaign from. So the story of Ancient Blue begins in the world and continent of L-Frame. Just pull everything over into this scene. Coming in. Hold the scene. There you go. In the world of L-Frame. This takes place particularly in the region to the bottom left to the southwest in Burlight. Burlight is a pretty distinct region with various areas. For example, we have the Labyrinth City here in the center here. But what we're looking at is Harv's, the Dock City. So looking at Burlight, here is the map of Burlight. The southwest region. Granzel is that Labyrinth City I mentioned. To the south of that, we have the Kingdom of Harv, which is very much like Fantasy Venice, I'd say. They've got canals that they drive boats down for tourism. But what we are looking for is going to be the Seven Kings Archipelago, and that is actually a distance away from the Kingdom of Harv's. It's actually not on this map. It's more like down to the southwest of this map. And the Seven Kings Archipelago takes place in a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 islands. This is going to be the setting of this campaign. And it will feature a group of rookie adventurers who belong to the Adventurers Guild of Blue Nose and Hearts. The two of them, let's go back to the main screen. The two of them, Albert and Isaac, received a request from branch manager Rousseau and boarded a ship bound for the Seven Kings Archipelago. Here, when they met up with Rousseau, he requests that these two adventurers explore and find out what the legacy of the Seven Kings in the archipelago is. The request offered an exceptional reward of 100,000 camels per person, and it has been left untaken since it requires traveling to a distant and unknown region called the Seven Kings Archipelago, and there are doubts as to whether the legacy of the Seven Kings even existed. However, completing the request will earn these two adventurers 300 reputation points and the right to bear the title of Inheritor of the Seven Kings legacy. According to Rousseau, they have arranged cooperation with a person named Groblin, a dwarf who is male, 98 years old, who lives in a town in the Silver Ring Bay in the Seven Kings Archipelago. And so, Albert and Isaac, these two adventurers, they accepted this request and boarded the ship arranged by Rousseau, and set off on their first journey into the Seven Kings archipelago. Now, let's move on to the prologue and see what happens along the way. So how this adventure works is that there's a series of campaign flows. Start with a prologue. As we hear, we accept the quest at a base, and from there we'll move on to the area and we'll go through a navigation challenge. And after that navigation challenge, we'll go back to the base, to the area quests and events, challenges, battles. If we can, we'll go level up through the character growth, and we'll continue and repeat that in this action sequence, movement phase, area events, free activities, random events, and so on. Normally this is stuff that happens behind the scenes, as the GM will take care of that. The players normally don't get to see it. In this campaign specifically, there are a few specific rules. First of all, each player runs 2 characters. That's why I have 2 player characters prepared in front of me here. They will be acting simultaneously during adventuring mode, but when you are in battle, only one of them will act at a turn, and they'll switch places every once in a while using special effect that is campaign specific, called a switch effect. And that will make things a bit easier in combat for players. So if there were multiple players playing instead, then both of them, if there were 2 players, there would be a total of 4 player characters, and if there are 3, there would be a total of 6 player characters. So this is a campaign that really allows you to flex your party creativity, I'd say, and party construction. I mean, a well-balanced party obviously will have a lot more success in this campaign, but I rolled these characters randomly, and I got I would say not so balanced party components or party setup for this campaign. I have a front row character and I have a back row character, but only one of them can ever exist on a battlefield at a time. So I expect to have some trouble with the 2 of these adventurers. So we'll have these 2 adventurers set out on their journey. Let's change up the background here. I want a ship. I want to port at sea. There we go. Here we go. So they're out on the waters now. The ship that they are riding is an armed merchant vessel that occasionally travels between the Harves and the Seven Kings archipelago. Fortunately, the veteran adventurers from the Blue Nose Guild, including a human paladin named Joel Kincaid, were also aboard this boat as guards, and during the journey, they were able to teach Albert and Isaac about the ways of being an adventurer. While the voyage was going smoothly overall, it wasn't without incidents. Along the way, there was a matter of couple situations that did happen. So, one of the things that happens along this is a series of challenges. Let me put that on screen somehow. Copy and paste it. Where it is. Can I just copy and paste this? I'm going to see if I can easily copy and paste images. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, so then let me just share this on screen. Where can I put this? That's not what I want to show here. That's what I want to show. There it is. Where did we go? There you are. Ah, it is too large. to show is just this part right here. Alright, so above my head right here, there is a challenge that is going to occur. And that is one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actions will happen. Both Isaac and Albert will need. Oh, I can't read them both like this. I need to swap them. It's frustrating me how I read Isaac and Albert first. Change you and change you. Shoot. I can't. He's behind the screen. There you go. That. And lock those two back in place. There we go. Okay. So we need to pick 2 of these events to run. Let's see here. Protect an ally and take 15 points of physical damage. Isaac would never do that. He is a loner type. Whereas Albert, he is a man for glory. Let's see what they would do. I think for Isaac, he would never have gotten on a boat before. I'm gonna have him run a seasickness fortitude check. So he'll need to roll fortitude. The target number is 12 or higher. On a fail, he will take, let's see here. He'll take 3 points of fatigue. And on success, he will gain 120 experience points. So let's make sure that this is set correctly. Adventure level, vitality, good. Alright, first roll. That is a 12. Isaac succeeds on his fortitude check, and he managed to keep his lunch in his stomach. And he also gains 120 XP. 20. However, Albert, what will he do? He is going to see if he can figure out where exactly they are. Or actually, no. I think Albert wants to take a look and see whether he can read the winds. He's going to make a meteorology check. A meteorology check. That would be a scout or ranger class plus intelligence. Scout or ranger class. Ranger class is level 1, intelligence is +2. So that'll be a total of +3. That'll be a fail. Unfortunately, Albert, you did not succeed at your meteorology check. And because of that, you'll take 3 points of fatigue. His points of fatigue will go into his MP. So a custom rule in this campaign is something called fatigue points. And fatigue points are applied by a 1-to-1 basis of either a character's HP or MP. So since Albert has 3 points of fatigue, I have put them all into his MP, his mana, which means his MP has been reduced by 3. Now I could have placed that into his HP instead, 2 points there and 1 point in MP, or all of it into HP. But because Albert is a marksman, ranger, and sage, he doesn't use his magic at all. He doesn't use MP. He doesn't have any spells. So there's actually no need for him to have any MP. But with that, the challenge has been complete. We're going to go ahead and figure out where our first location is, the first destination. I'm supposed to roll, let's see here, a 1d6 to determine which area block it will be placed in. Let's roll a 1d6. That is a 4. A 4 places us in C area 2-1. C area 2-1. That is where the Silver Ring Bay is. Alright, let's see here. Now, for us to return and complete this journey correctly, we will need to eventually find our own large sailing ship somewhere to return back to Elframe, or find enough money to book passage on a large merchant vessel. And the fare for that is actually 5,000 gold per person. So we'll have to make enough money to return back to Harves at that time. But we'll first go ahead and see where we are in the Silverring Bay. Silverring Bay, a series of maps. And let's see, there we go. Silverring Bay is area. Which area was it? Area 2-2? Area 2-1. Area 2-1. That would be. Sorry, it disappeared. That will be to the far east area of this map. So we're going to be arriving there quite shortly. Area 2-1 in the Silverring Bay. So I can hide this PDF now. I don't need to show that all those challenges off. Hold on just a moment. Alright, I have to turn on the fan since it's getting a bit warm. Alright, so we have placed the Silverring Bay, and now we will need to figure out what is going to happen there. So, jump to that page in the book. Normally with a dedicated GM, they would be able to take care of this all on the back ends, but since I'm running this by myself, I basically have to do it all myself. Alright, so we will be arriving at a beautiful bay. See if I have an appropriate map for that. Or if not, an interim one will do just fine. Beach, maybe a beach of some sort. No, I think a port would be just fine. Okay, so we're arriving at the Silverring Bay. This is a bay surrounded by beautiful atolls. Once in the past, there was a large port town here that prospered through trade. However, due to repeated attacks by the barbarians and the growing power of the pirates, this port's popularity has declined, and now there is only a small, desolate port town. Oh dear. Huh. Interesting. Alright, there is already an event that's about to occur just as our two adventurers land ship. Upon arriving at the Silverring Bay, the first things that is seen and heard the sound of screams and shouts. This music is no longer appropriate. Let me pause that for a moment. Let's see. Nope, that is too intense. There we go. Okay. So pirates are attacking the port town and attempt to steal household goods and abduct people to perhaps kidnap them and sell them as slaves or put them to manual labor. And so the townspeople are currently fighting against them. At this, upon seeing this, Isaac and Elba rush forward to help the people. And now we have another challenge. Challenge on the screen. Go. Now, what will the two do? They could recover 9 points of 8. We can rescue a couple of villagers by healing somebody 9 points of HP, making an initiative check, making an evasion check, a spellcasting check, or dealing 13 points of physical damage, or receiving +8. Ah, yikes. That's a lot of magic damage right off the bat. Let's see. Can Albert has some healing. As a ranger, he would probably be able to heal somebody. Let's check for that. Ranger, herbs. As using dexterities. Dexterity. What's his ranger level? Albert is ranger level 1. That's risky. He might not be able to do it. No, Albert, I think you will try. Actually, no, Albert, you will probably need to try and take some damage. Albert's gonna, in seeking glory, he's gonna rush forward, and he is going to dive into a group of pirates trying to protect a series of townspeople. And seeing him, let's see here. The pirates will attack him and deal adventure level 3. The average level of the party right now is 3, plus 10 points of physical damage. I might just immediately take on that fatigue. Hold on just a moment. I want to see whether that fatigue is immediately applied. Where is challenges? How to challenge? Read the challenge. Let's see here. See if no checks to reform take specified. Automatically successful, so for nothing is written in fatigue, which is normally a negative consequence of failure. That doesn't make sense. That's okay. I'll just read it as I understand it. Alright, we are going to have... Oh, this is deal that amount of damage. Do you think you can do it? Marksman. Yeah, let's see if you can do it. Alright, so Albert, he's gonna take out his crossbow. He's gonna fire a couple of bolts into the group of pirates who was trying to take away the loot that they required. And so you'll need to deal 13 points of damage. And deal 13 points of damage. It's going to fail. That's only 12 points. 6, 7, 8. That's about average damage for him too. So unfortunately, Albert, in an attempt to reach glory, shot off a couple of arrows, but he did consequently fail. And so he's going to take another 4 points. 3 plus 4 equals 7 points of fatigue now. Oof. And I'm going to put that all into his MP because, once again, he does not use any MP. So that's a fail from Albert. Isaac, however. Isaac is going to do his stealthy thing and going to dive in and try to cut them off. He's going to make an initiative check. Going to need to roll 8, 9, 10, 11 or higher on his initiative. Are you kidding? You also failed. Alright, so though he tries to chase after the pirates, he unfortunately fails to catch up with them. and so Isaac will also take on 2 points of fatigue. And I think I'll apply that to his HP instead, because Isaac does need to use MP. So 2 points go into his HP. Now with that failure, we're going to move on to the next part of this challenge. Upon fighting off these pirates, though Isaac and Albert were not as successful as they hoped, they received much gratitude from the townspeople. Even though he failed to actually do things properly. A muscular dwarf then appeared and introduced himself to Isaac and Albert as Groblin. With a beaming smile, Groblin says, "That was excellent fighting. Come, enter the town and I'll buy you a drink." Along the way, while drinking, Groblin explains that he is the workshop master who leads the town's craftsmen. Let's make it easier to read. Alright, so when the adventurers informed Groblin that they had arrived here on behalf of the Adventurers Guild Blue Nose and Harps, they were warmly welcomed by Groblin, who said, "Unfortunately, I don't know much about the legacy of the Seven Kings. However, you might learn something if you go to the Tower of Wisdom and then further advise adventurers. At the Spiral Monastery, they apparently provide special modification to weapons and armor as well. You two might want to check it out if you're interested in it." Upon asking for more information, Isaac and Albert learned that the Tower of Wisdom is a temple of the wise god Kilia, where knowledge from all times and places is said to be stored. The Spiral Monastery, however, houses the temple of the blazing emperor god Grendel, where the secrets of martial arts and blacksmithing are passed down. Groblin holds up a map and pointed upon it the location of the Tower of Wisdom and the Spiral Monastery. So we need to figure out where those two are placed. Placing an unknown area. Placing a new area. Random. Alright, roll a 1d6. Roll a 1d6. That is a 6. And refer to the block determination. Block determination. Not here. Here. I rolled a 6. First, check column 1. Column 1 is empty. Oh, I see it. 3-1. So, the Temple of Kilia. Alright, no. The Tower of Wisdom. 64 Tower of Wisdom. Goes to 3-1. 64 Tower of Wisdom. We were placed here in block 3-1. Roll again. Let's see where the temple is placed. Also mark this off so I don't forget. This might be too large. Come on. There we go. That doesn't look very good. I'll just use freehand. There we go. Alright, and the next one is 4. On 1-3 is my next location. On 1-3. That would be 24 Spiral Monastery. Spell that right. Yep. Alright, so those 2 locations have now been placed. After pointing out these locations, Groblin added, "However, I hear you need certain qualifications to enter the tower and access the knowledge stored there." Change the music. Let's go back to this one. Though I'm not, and he continues, says, "To access the knowledge there, you need qualifications," but Groblin wasn't sure what those qualifications entailed. Additionally, Groblin prepared a small ship and crew that the adventurers would be able to take so that they wouldn't be troubled moving around the archipelago. However, the upkeep for these workers will be covered by Groblin, so thankfully Isaac and Albert Isaac and Albert will not have to pay for their work. From now on, the adventurers were able to freely move within the archipelago, as long as they can navigate successfully. However, as the ship wasn't capable of ocean navigations, they wouldn't be able to return to Harvest with it. After going over this, Groblin also suggested, let's see, he apparently has a quest for them. Silver Ring Bay Quest 1, Dock Repairs. Oh, so he's got 2 quests. Let's mark those out right now. Quest number 1, Dock Repairs. Groblin said to the 2 adventurers, "This town used to prosper from trade, but because of pirates and the barbarians running wild, it's now completely run down. We had a fine pier, but they destroyed it and it's been left that way ever since. However, I'm hoping to restore this pier." After saying this, Groblin explained that the loggers can't enter the forest to harvest lumber because of dangerous plant monsters. Therefore, Groblin requested that the adventurers go and defeat the monsters that appeared there. Upon defeating the monsters in the Black Cedar Forest, the party will be rewarded with 3,000 gold, camel, and they'll also earn a couple of experience points as well. Let's see here. Let's mark that off as a quest here for myself. I'll need to make a note. Dock repairs. Copy this so I can refer to it easily later. Go, it is now in progress. And so with that, our adventurers will make their way over to the Black Cedar Forest. I need a forest background. Forest. Really, there's a forest in here. No? In here? There we go. I want an appropriate looking forest. This one will do. Forest. In this dense Black Cedar Forest, there were plant monsters roaming and They will attack intruders who enter their territory. Upon seeking out the enemy, let's see how many monsters will appear. One dancing thorn. We need to get that monster imported. Dancing thorn. Go import that. One dancing thorn coming right up. There we go. We also need Albert. Go up there. And I'll need the bow display. There we go. Alright, who will be fighting here today? I do need to roll an initiative check, and I would like to go first. First, let's just change the combat. Something simple. Do I have combat? Something simple. That is good enough. Alright, that's a bit too intense, but do I have something a bit more low key? Oh, this one. This one? They all seem similarly intense. Oh, this one. Sure, I'll go with this one. All right, Isaac. I think Isaac will take the front line. There. Oops. And oops. You will go there. Albert, you're currently off map for now. Right there. Since you're not exactly fighting at the moment. Actually, why don't I just do this? There we go. And put Albert, because he's not technically on the map right now. Alright, so we'll first need to do a monster knowledge check. Albert, you can do that for us. Monster knowledge check, please. You will need to beat 10 or get 12 to look at the weakness. Will you succeed? No weakness, but I can at least look at its information. Dancing Thorn. Let's see here. Has a defense of 12. Sorry, no. Fortitude 12, willpower 11, evasion is 11, damage is 4. Special ability, that's the concern. Painful Strike. If the 2D roll of damage is 10 or more, increase damage by additional 3 points. Alright. Alright, with that confirmed, now we will need to get Isaac to roll initiative for us. Initiative check. You'll need to beat an 11. Isaac failed. With all failing initiative. Alright, so combat and sword roll. We're going to be using simple to keep things simple. There's going to be a front row, which is where this is right now. Back row and a back row. There's nothing's really going to change. It's just the two of them. When there is going to be when there is monsters and there's only a single player, normally you're supposed to roll to see what they do. But in this case, the Dancing Thorn, it really only has one ability, and that is to attack. That's it. It's got no other special ability, so each turn it's just going to attack. With that, Dancing Thorn is going to make a slam attack. 12. And Isaac, you are going to try and make an evasion check against that. Success. 12 versus 12, the defender succeeds. Turn something off. Turn off that counter. I don't want that counter. Alright, so with that done, it is now Isaac's turn to respond. Isaac looks forward and aims his heavy mallet and swings it at the Dancing Thorn. While the Dancing Thorn attempts to evade. What's your evasion? Evasion is 11, so that is going to be a fail. Continue to deal damage. 6 points of damage. Not that much. With, let's see here, defense of 2. Okay, this might be doable. This might be doable. Oh, I forgot to make him go into beast form. I would have gotten more damage out of him. Shoot. Okay. So now the Dancing Thorn's turn to attack. 12 to hit. Alright, Isaac, can you evade this? Success. Do you think Albert would be able to do more damage? I'm gonna have them swap. But unfortunately, he has to start in the back. Albert is going to try and shoot his crossbow. Make a power check. Let's an aim attack first. Aim attack accuracy check. Power cost. Why do you not also list accuracy? Let me fix that. Inventory. What's the accuracy? Use dice. There we go. Now you have accuracy added. Okay. There we go. Now you must evade. It's a fail. So that power check. 12 damage. Iron crossbow healing 10 points of damage. Damn, 10 points of damage? Holy. The Dancing Thorn arrives as it snaps its petals. It aims and points and tries to slam Albert. Make accuracy check. 12. Albert, without any evasion abilities, is obviously going to get hit. And upon getting hit, Isaac, on being attacked, Isaac is going to jump in. He's going to use his switch ability. Switch is called substitution. This can be executed immediately after the total damage is determined. Oh, it's after damage is determined. So, Dancing Thorn is going to deal damage first. 9 points of damage. Actually, what is Albert's defense anyways? Where is your defense? You have 3 points of defense, whereas... Oh, Isaac has 5 points. Yeah, definitely let's do the swap. We're going to do the swap. And Isaac is going to take the hit instead. He's going to take the 9 points of damage, reducing it to 4 instead. Not Isaac. Isaac takes 4 points of damage due to his 5 defense. And so it is now going to be back to Isaac to attack. He's going to swing his mallet. Why does that not also list dice? Use dice. There we go. Heavy mallet. 11 to hit. It's gonna miss. Dancing Thorn rolls out of the way. Should have used aimed attack instead. Because of that, Dancing Thorn now has a chance to respawn. It's gonna make an attack. And Albert's going to try and evade that. He fails. He fails, so it is going to make another slam. Let's see here. I rolled 10. Okay, no, it doesn't. 12 points of damage. Isaac's going to take that damage, taking 7 points of damage to his HP. He's looking pretty rough now. And he is going to respawn once again in kind, making attack roll 14 to hit versus their 11 evasion. It's obviously going to fail. And with that, power check. A crit! You actually rolled a crit? Damn, that's impressive. After missing his previous attack and getting injured so heavily, Isaac rolls forward with his heavy mallet and slams it right into the center of the Dancing Thorn, taking it out of the fight. And with that, the Dancing Thorn is now dead. Pause this now. With the Dancing Thorn defeated, Albert and Isaac look over it and see if there's anything that they could loot from its body. I'll have Albert loot check. 10. Retrieved a crimson petal that's worth 120 gold. I'll just take the gold and convert it now. I know I shouldn't be, but just for conveniences, I'm just going to convert it now. 20 gold. There we go. You're dead. Get out of here. And these two, what should I do with you? I'll just move it off there. Let's move you all the way for now. Alright, combat is complete. Display, remove that. However, oh dear, upon winning the battle, Isaac and Albert were then surrounded by more monsters. Alright, this time it is not an actual fight, but instead it is another challenge. So we can either make a danger sense check, monster knowledge check, accuracy check, damage, or receive more points of damage. I think Isaac is taking enough damage, so he probably won't be wanting to deal probably won't want to take more damage. So what Isaac is doing, he's going to try and make an aimed attack. He's going to increase his accuracy by +1. And he's going to make an accuracy check, trying to hit 9, 10, 11, 12 or higher. So he failed. Roll high. Now what did he even roll? 3 and 1? That's so far below average. but because he failed to roll high enough, let's move these two down here. Just get rid of these. These are kind of distracting. I don't need these. I don't need you. Okay, so Isaac is going to take 3 points. Wait, actually check, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, that's a fail. And take another 3 points of fatigue, a total of 5. And apply all that to his HP. Ah, that's why he took so much damage. I should have used his MP more. Well, Albert is going to try. I'm gonna make a monster knowledge check. What's his sage level at? What's your sage level? Is it at least a 2? It's at least a 2. Let's try and make a monster knowledge check here. 10. 11. So that's another failure. Man, these failures are really just racking up. I should have just taken some HP damage there. Okay, so he is going to take 3 points of fatigue. No. So much fatigue on Albert. And I'm gonna put that still into his MP. Albert currently only has 7 MP when it was originally 17. Alright, so that challenge is now complete. With that, the monsters were exterminated within the Black Cedar Forest. And 1 star of XP was earned. 1. Turn 1. I will need a total of 3, 4, 5 stars before any of them can level up. However, because they did defeat Dancing Thorn, which was level 3, both of them get 30 XP. 3,000. You failed earlier. Why do you have so much more XP? Go. Alright, both Isaac and Albert gain 30 XP for defeating the Dancing Thorn. And then record defeated the Black Cedar Forest monster. We are in area 21. Defeated Black Cedar Forest monster. There we go. With that, our adventurers Isaac and Albert returned to the city and reported their mission complete to Groblin. Upon reporting the completion of their adventure and their quest, Groblin then suggested that they go out on another quest. He has another job for them to do. This one is to search for Severo. What is this quest? Search for Severo. I opened the wrong thing. Quest. Search for Severo. Copying this for my own notes right now. Okay, this is now in progress. Our adventurers received a request from Groblin to search for a merchant named Severo Precious, a human male of 39 years old. Severo was operating as a trader with a small merchant ship based in this town, but apparently he hasn't returned since heading to Freeport. If our party members are able to escort Severo back, then they'll be paid a handsome 6,000 gold. Oh, I forgot. We earned 3,000 gold earlier for the Black Cedar quest. Take that. 3,000. Alright, so where is Freeport? Where is Freeport? Now we need to determine where Freeport is. 1d6. 1 Freeport is in 2-1. That's already occupied by the Silver Ring Bay. So what happens if that happens? So I go on to the second one and just confirm the correct process here. Alright, if that block already is an area, go check column 2. Okay, yep, so just roll over. It's in area 2-2. Oh, wow. Freeport, lucky. It's just next door. So, 24. Freeport. This is going to be an easy mission we can immediately complete right now. Alright. With that done, Isaac and Albert look at each other and decide that, you know what, they need to get some rest. Considering how heavily injured Isaac is and how exhausted Albert is, it looks like it's about time for them to go back to town. No, not on the ship. Don't go to the ship. Go to town. And get some rest. So we're now in the PC action sequence. We did the movement phase, we did the area event, we're now in the free activities phase. What's the free activities phase for? Free activities. They may use facilities, get some rest. Yeah, it looks like use the facilities located here. And in this area, I believe everything is available. In Silver Ring, the base is available, the inn is available, the shop is available. Hot Springs is not available, so let's cross that out. No hot spring, just put a like that. The temple and the port of call is available. Honestly, they need to go to the inn. So to the inn they shall go. Isaac, you are in dire need of recovery. Facilities, inn. Free activities. Wait, is this not during the free activities phase? During free activities, you may perform various actions permitted. Timing lasts for approximately 6 hours. For actions that take 10 minutes or less, you generally don't need to track the time spent. However, if the accumulated time clearly exceeds 1 hour, you must count it towards elapsed time. You can perform healing using magic and medicinal herbs. You can use facilities. Some of them can be used during the free activities phase. Besides using facilities, special actions may be permitted. Oh, I see now. In that case, our... Okay, the inn is only available at additional main phase, so essentially at the end of the day. Is it like that for all of them? It most definitely is. Okay, so I can't use the inn just yet. So what Albert is going to do is he's going to pull out some of his handy dandy herbs. It's life grass. And he's going to make a check with herbs. He's going to take 10 minutes to apply it to Isaac, who recovers 7 HP. Isaac. That's good. 7 HP back to the man. And now we're in the random event phase. I think it's random event phase. Campaign notes. Random event phase. Where's the 3 events? Some main phase. Random events. Roll a 1d6 here. Wait. Random events don't occur in a place where there is a base. And the base being the guild here in this area. So they will go and visit. Let's visit one of them. There are 2 of them. I'm going to go to the guild hall. Let's see here. They do not need a character resurrection. They do not have enough experience to level up. No excavated items. Accept a new common quest. Common quest. Common quests are automatically accepted when you perform return to base. Automatically accepted. Alright then, I guess. Common quest is accepted. Roll a 1d6. That's a 2. Common quest number 2, Scouting Unexplored Territories. Quest, let's make a folder for that. For organization. Quest 2 in progress. All common quests are automatically reported when you return to base during the free phase activity. If you achieve the quest objectives, you will receive rewards and stars. Basically, a subconquest. Roll 1d twice, and you have to accept 2. You must accept both? Wow, okay then. Alright, so conditions. Set this up for myself. Alright, so common quest number 2. There are 2 blocks with no area placed yet remaining. Yep, that's true. Correct. Enter unexplored territory and scout it out. Roll a 1d6 and use block determination level table to select 1 blank block. Blank block becomes the destination, and the PCs must move to the destination and place a new area there. At the destination, perform reconnaissance using the following. Okay. Roll 1d6. 6. We need to go to Self Sea Area 3-3. Sea Area 3-3. Common quest to destination. We need to go here. That is permanent. Alright, now we need to determine the second quest. Well, another 1d6. A 5. What is the quest for 5? Common quest 5. Where is it? Searching for a missing person. Great. We have not been doing very well with these sort of checks. Common quest 5. Search for missing person. Alright, what do we need to do? Find a missing person. Copy this. Alright. Roll a d6 to determine one area. The designated area has not been placed yet. Place it immediately. Wow, okay. This area is the last known location of this missing person. Becomes your initial destination. You must track down the missing person, find them, and safely bring them back. Search results table. Just copy that. Alright, so last known designation. D66. 66. 34. Do I have 34 already? I do not. I do need to mark a 21. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense here. Freeport. Freeport, you are not 24. Freeport is 44. So then 24, 44 are removed. 24, 44, 64. 24, 44, and 64. Well, that was simple. Now this time 34 is also removed. Where? And now we place where 34 is. 4 C area 42. Or 2. All right, what is 34? 34 is the Giant Sword of Dusk. What a name. See, Quest 5. We need to go there. The Common Quest 5. Alright, so It looks like our destination is decided. We probably want to go to Freeport first since we're currently in this area, Sea Area 2. Note here, Sea Area 2. Sea of Sandbanks is where we are. Alright, so that was the free activities phase. No random events phase since we're in an area with a base. We're going to move into the new day phase. Or actually additional main phase first because these two really need to go to the inn. Alright, facilities. Finally we can go to the inn. Inn. The cost of lodging is 30 per PC. And then they will recover fatigue equal to their adventure level. That's not very much. Alright, okay, so fatigue goes down by 2 for Isaac and 3 for Albert. So I'll also remove some of that fatigue. 3 fatigue. And Albert's covers 3 fatigue from his MP. And then both of them will pay 30 gold. It's 20 minus 40. And then they'll both use the inn. How much does Albert even need to use the inn? I'll do it just for the fatigue. I'll get 6 hours of rest in the inn, and MP will be fully recovered, whereas HP they will only recover 20% of their maximum HP. Fortunately, Albert used that healing herb earlier, which means we should probably buy more later. Now we need to make our move to the next destination. Now the new day phase. What happens in the new day phase? Campaign notes. In the new day phase. Oh, that's basically just recovering. Or staying up all night. We're not going to stay up all night. We're now going to move to reason for that is we're searching for Severo. Severo was last seen in Freeport, which is thankfully just next door. It's next door. Sure, it's next door. Let me check the map. Sea Area 2. Sea Area 2. Oh, thank goodness, that's just next door. Basically down to the southwest of this map, as you can see on screen right now. We're in Sea Area 2-1. The first area, we just need to go to the southwest. We don't need to even take a boat or anything. Just walk on right over. Mosey on over. Right, we now head off to Freeport. Early morning. Freeport, Freeport, Freeport. There you are. Freeport. Walk over there. Upon arrival at Freeport, Albert and Isaac see that it is a fortress city surrounded by sturdy walls that extend far into the sea. Many ships come and go through its harbor, while patrol fleets cruise the nearby waters. This is Freeport, the finest city in the Seven Kings archipelago, built by those who cherish freedom and commerce. Upon walking up to the city gates, oh jeez, Isaac and Albert are immediately greeted by a customs officer who requires that they both go and pay an entry tax of 100 gold each. Are you serious? You're charging me? Isaac and Albert look at each other and begrudgingly part with 200 gold. The custom officer also explains as he accepts this gold. Welcome to Freeport. The entry tax is 50 gold if you have a Freeport citizen card and free if you have a Freeport upper citizen card. You can purchase a citizen card at the City Hall for 500 gold, whereas the upper citizen card is available at City Hall for 2,500, but requires recommendation from three upper citizens who know and trust you. Good luck. That's so tongue-in-cheek. Alright, 200 gold is deducted. Freeport is full of vitality, and its people were cheerful and open-minded. Because of this, Isaac and Albert see that they are friendly even to them. There is an inn, a shop, just mark things off, in Freeport. In Freeport, there is an inn, there is a shop, there's a temple, and also be used as a port call, but there is no base until we have a citizen card. No base until there is a citizen card. And honestly, I don't see why I would need one because Silver Ring Bay is right next to it. And it is also a base, so we do not need to go to the city at all. This central plaza also features, the central plaza of Freeport also possesses a city hall, the mayor's office, and the grand temple of Gamel, god of money. Do we really want? Do we really need a citizen card for this area? Well, let's find the city map. City. We have an appropriate city scene. This will do. City. City of Freeport. The two of them, Isaac and Albert, decide to go and head over. That's there. No. We'll go like this. I don't need these right now. There we go. Alright. The two of them stand before the city hall, and out there, in front of the large white building, staff members cheerfully greet Isaac and Albert with a smile. They explain to them that, my dear sirs, if you like to purchase a Freeport citizen card for 500 gold, for 500 gamel, you will be allowed free access to enter the city as you like. To obtain citizenship in Freeport, each adventurer must possess one citizen card to accept requests. Oh, are you kidding me? To be able to accept quests here in the city, you need to have a citizen card. So you have to pay 500 gamel each for the permission to take an adventurous guild quest. Alright, so Isaac and Albert look at each other and shake their head for the time being. Considering how Silver Ring Bay is just on the other side of this island, they don't see a need to purchase a citizen's card at this time. Perhaps at a future time, when they feel so inclined to part with their hard-earned gamel, they'll return to purchase a citizen's card. And so they would forego the current quests that are available in the guild hall and proceed over to the mayor's office. Isaac and Albert continue exploring the city of Freeport, and upon arriving at the mayor's building, two guards there prevent them from entering and explain that, "Excuse me, adventurers, you will not be able to enter the mayor's office until you acquire a Freeport citizen card." The two of them need to buy an upper citizen card before they can enter the mayor's office. This is the office of Agate Raysum. Agate Raysum? The banner, so-called the Banner of Freedom. Unfortunately, our adventure friends will not be able to meet with Agate at this time. However, it looks like Agate has quite close ties with the Doctor and General, so perhaps there will be an opportunity to become friends in that way at some other time. Our two adventurers continue exploring the city of Freeport and eventually make their way over to the Grand Temple of Gamel, the god of money, which is adorned with luxurious decorations to offer their prayers. Or will they? Our adventurers enter the enormous dome-shaped hall and witness an enormous statue of Gamel enshrined in the center. This hall is large enough to accommodate hundreds of worshippers at once, and it can also be used as a temple facility as well. Let's see here. Within the innermost part of the Grand Temple, there is a great door called the Door of Blessings, but it appears to have been closed for a long time. One of the acolytes explains that opening this door will grant the person Gamel's blessing. However, to open the Door of Blessing, you first need permission from the mayor. What's with all these gates? Can't get anything done in Freeport unless you have money. It's said that opening this door will grant you Gamel's blessing. To do so, you will need permission from Agate Raysum, the mayor. Nevertheless, to meet with Mayor Agate, you will need to possess a Freeport Upper Citizen card. It appears our friends here will need to somehow make their way and find or acquire a citizen card. To thwart their attempts at fully exploring the city rebuffed at every opportunity, the two of our adventurers will instead turn to complete their quest and search for Severo. Alright, let us seek Severo out. What is this quest? Search for Severo. Let us look that up. Silverring Bay. How am I supposed to? If you bring Severo back, party will receive a reward. How are we supposed to bring him back? You just go and find him there? Oh. How are we supposed to find the man? Do a quick search. Quest 2. Search for Severo. Hasn't reported since heading to Freeport. Ah, there it is. If you are searching for Severo, go to Where is Severo? Where is Severo? Alright, our players will need to roll an investigation check. How do we roll that investigation check? Investigation check. Where is that rule. There was a specific rule for it. Quests. Events. Somewhere here. I will find you. Investigation. Where is it? Investigation. Investigation. There it is. What? Why is that showing up? Investigating? What? I wrote it down somewhere. Hold on. I can pull this up another way. Investigation check from Ancient Blue. Oh no, that's information gathered. Oh, so it's just straight up investigation check. Okay then. Any class. Alright. That makes things easy. Where is Severo? Alright, investigation check with TN12. Record number 12. Any PC. So investigation check is any class rolling intelligence. Intelligence. Basically doesn't matter. Let's see. Isaac is going to use his scouts and he's going to go through the back areas trying to see if he can find any clues. Whereas Albert is going to... What's he going to do? Intelligence. Marksman. He's going to go to his nearby sighting shop. Look, he has a hobby in telescopes and goes and speaks to some people there. Did either of them roll a 12? Neither of them rolled a 12. That's unfortunate. Both of them failed to find Severo. Alright, What happens if you fail investigating? I suppose we don't get the information of where Severo is then. That is extremely unfortunate. But it's somewhere here. Maybe they will find him the next day. Can you attempt it again? Immediately? Where is... Search for Severo. Why is this man so hard to find? Anyways, they failed at finding Severo. Oh, I forgot to change the date. It's been 1 day since this adventure started. I do not believe that you are allowed to make another check at the exact same time after failing, except if it takes more time. Currently, we just finished the movement phase. We're in the area event phase, free activities phase. Search for free activities phase again. I'm gonna say yes. I believe as a GM that during the free activities phase, a character would be able to conceivably try and make another investigation check. Normally in Sword World, when you retry a check, it just takes longer. So what would have taken 10 minutes now becomes 1 hour, 1 hour to 3 hours, 3 hours to 6 hours. We've only made one attempt from both of them. I believe that these R2 characters would be allowed to make another check. This time, Isaac's gonna go to the nearby dark alleyways and rough some people up. Albert's gonna try and ask some people again. Wow, thank you! They both succeeded this time. And when the two adventurers get back together, they share upon their findings. And both of them heard that Severo's ship was seen attacked and sunk near the ancient lighthouse by a flying amphisbaena, but they were too busy. But the witness who saw it was too busy running away, and apologized to our two adventurers for not doing more to help. What is it? What is a amphisbaena? Do a monster knowledge check. What's an amphisbaena? First of all, I need to figure out what its target number is. Flying amphisbaena. Flying amphisbaena. That's not showing up. See if I can import it instead. What is a flying amphisbaena? Great, it is not in my dictionary. Look it up. Fine. Flying. Oh wait, no, page 177. 7. Oh my goodness, it's a level 7. Okay, Albert would do his best to try. 11. Failed. It's a level 7 monster. And Albert and Isaac are way too weak to even try to attempt at fighting this thing. So, at the very least, we'll figure out where the ancient lighthouse is. 6. That is 6. Ancient lighthouse in area 6-1. 6-1. Ancient lighthouse. Severo is here. Need to update my notes on where searching for Severo. Severo was last seen at 14 Light Ancient Lighthouse, attacked by a flying amphisbaena. Creature 7, level 7. That's a very, very dangerous fight for Isaac and Albert, who are currently level 2 and 3 right now. That's not going to be a fight that they can take at this time. So, with that, free activities phase complete. Random event cannot occur because there is a base in this area. Additional main phase. There's really nothing that we need to do. What if they do not sleep? You need to complete some quests. Go to the Spiral Monastery, I suppose. or the Tower of Wisdom. Those are the two main areas that were suggested to us by Groblin, who is located here. Or we could go to the Tower of Wisdom and knock out 2 quests instead. Sea area, we're in Sea Area 2 right now. We can go to 1 or 3. Well, from where we are, do smaller. Sea Area 2 right now. We can either go to Area 1 or Area 3. We could go to Area 3 first and then backtrack this way. And Area 5, there's nothing we need in Area 5. Area 4 has the Great Giant Sword of Dusk. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's easy going here to there and then there. We should go from Area 4 or Area 2 down to Sea Area 1 or Sea Area 2 down to 3. Navigational difficulty is easier that way. Then we can backtrack to go straight to 4 because it's a high navigational difficulty. Or maybe we should just go from here, boom, 1, 2, 3. Just do a triangle first. Yeah, let's just go do a triangle first. Navigational difficulty of 2 down to area 3. Navigational difficulty of 0. First, before we move, I want to check out this area's map. Okay, so the features of the Sea of Sandbanks, where we are right now, is that the sea area is surrounded by 4 islands. There are some very shallow areas, and at night, at low tide, a sandbar appears connecting each island. When moving during night, all areas are treated as adjacent. That's actually really helpful. Because we can just walk on over. What happens if you don't sleep though? General on the sleep deprivation and the fatigue managed by fatigue points in this book. Let's see these rules here. General disadvantage of sleep deprivation are also excluded, and sleep deprivation is for each night you do not sleep, it's -1 to max HP and MP. Please interpret that the disadvantage of sleep deprivations are included in the fatigue managed by fatigue points. Let's go back and take a look at fatigue. Choosing to stay up all night. When you choose to stay up all night in the additional main phase, you immediately gain 3 fatigue points. Right now. I think it's important for our characters to explore, take a look around. They will at night. They are going to, instead of sleep, they're going to go travel. They're going to go out and travel. Let's wait until night comes around. And they are going to... They're currently in Sea Area 2. They're in the bottom left corner. Area 2 right now. Let's have them travel up to Area 4 in the top west, northwest. Let's roll a D66. D66. 37. Oh. 14. Okay. 37 is obviously not possible. It's supposed to be a 2d6. 37. Oh, I suppose, yeah. That's R2d6. That is 12. 12 is an area here. What is 12? What is area 12? Mech Beast Wildness. What? Beast Wilderness. What is this? Alright, so as Isaac and Albert leave city of Freeport in the middle of the night, they travel out north along a small dusty sandbar that rises from the waters in the dim moonlight. As they travel across, they continue to get more exhausted over time. 3 points of fatigue to both of them. 6 points of fatigue for Isaac, 10 points of fatigue for Albert. And to apply them, Isaac will take 3 points of fatigue to his MP. Albert will take 10 points of fatigue to his MP. Alright. They see before them a desolate land covered in countless holes stretching out far before them. During the end of the Magitech civilization period, there was once a town surrounded by greenery here. But now, after fierce battles during the Diabolical Triumph, no trace of it remains. Alright, so it's a wilderness. Do I have a map for that? Or a background for that? Let's see here. Wilderness. Plains. Mountains. Maybe mountains. Do I have mountains? Desolate wasteland. Must have something. Some sort of wasteland or ruins. Ah, yes. Here's something. This will do. Ruins. Okay, so what happens upon entry here? As Isaac and Albert explore these old ruins, they come across old Magitech hordes that were once used in the past, still wandering in search for enemies. Oh shoot. Try as they might to hide from these wild mechanical beasts. Their worst fears were founded as they are suddenly surrounded by them, and these mechanical creatures descend upon Isaac and Albert. Alright, let's see if these two can make it out of this challenge. Not an exact fight, but it is a challenge rating right now, or challenge list again. Make an accuracy check, evasion check, a monster knowledge check, magic damage, receive damage, or a willpower check. Alright, Isaac. He is going to try and make an evasion check. He needs to beat 8, 9, 10, 11. He needs to beat an 11. Difficult. Alright, Isaac, please dodge. Ah, that's a fail. Isaac, please. Takes 3 points of fatigue. Now at 9. Splits this 2 points into MP. Full of 5. 5 to HP. Oh, this is getting rough. The fatigue is just stacking up on these two. Alright, Albert, I need you to succeed. I need you to succeed on this somehow. Monster knowledge check is probably not going to do it, but you may be able to do a successful accuracy check. I need you to roll 8, 9, 10, 11 or higher. Please. Yes! 15! So badly there. 4 and 6. Perfect. That's... Thank goodness. Alright, with that is a success. Receives 3 times 60. 3 times 6, 180 gold. 180. I could probably do this in my head, but I don't want to do this in my head right now. 2860, 2860 plus 180. 3040. 3040. Down. Let's make this smaller. Alright, so wait, do they both gain it or just one? How are the rewards split? Let's review that. Page 39, page 39, page 39. Challenges, how to reach challenge list. Rewards. The rewards gained. When there are multiple PCs, the rewards gained from a single challenge are divided by only number of PCs rounded up. Each player receives their share. What's only number of PCs mean again? Only number of PCs. Player count times 2. There's number of PCs including only number of PCs. Number of PCs is a more common term that isn't doubled. Number of PCs including it equals player count times 2. So does everybody gain it? Rewards. Divided by number of players. When there are multiple PCs, the reward gained in challenge are owned by number of PCs times 2. And each player receives their share. So I guess since... yeah, I suppose they would both gain it then. Gain another 180. If I'm wrong then, oh well. 3,000... 3220. Gamble. Alright, also on page 39. Okay. So, challenge complete. Bonus challenge. Albert gets to do a bonus challenge. He can either make a search check, heal for 6 plus 3 HP, or make a loot determination check. Can you make a search check? These are the ruins right now. It's outdoors. Does he have scout? Would this apply to Scout? No, it's not quite nature. But wait, it's a wasteland, it's a wilderness. Let's say in a wilderness, Ranger is okay. I'd say Ranger is okay to make. Because the difference between a Scout making a check is that a Scout can make a search check anywhere. Right? Yeah, whereas a Ranger can only do it in the wilderness or in the wilds. And I say the wilderness, it's called the wilderness, so I'd say that applies here. Oh, but his only level, his range level is only 1. That might not be good enough. Can he heal for that much though? 9 or higher? I don't think that's possible. I think I'm going to go with the 50-50 on the loot determination check. Alright, 50-50 it is. Come on, Albert, succeed. Damn it. A fail. Gains 3 points of fatigue. 13 points of fatigue. This fatigue is brutal. It's a good thing he doesn't use his MP. Alright, so that is a fail. If you want to go, alright, so after exploring this wilderness, Albert and Isaac continue exploring. If you want to go deeper into wilderness after the challenge, go to the next step. Okay. What happens next? As Isaac and Albert advance into the depths of the wilderness, more Magitech block their path as if attempting to protect something from these adventurers, and it immediately initiate an attack. Oh boy. Birdorn. Let's take a look, see here. Birdorn. Import that. What monster rating are you? It's a 2-part of 4, rank 4. It's a rank 4 monster. 2-parted rank 4 monster. Which means it's essentially 2 rank 4 monsters fighting at the same time. They can't fight this right now. Isaac and Albert are not able to fight this right now. You're going to need to run away. Some more fatigue. Alright, let's see here. Escaping combat. Birdorn. Do I have an image for you? I don't. But essentially, this is what we will be fighting. Left side and right arm. Oh my goodness. Upon seeing this large monstrosity appear before them, Albert will attempt to make a monster knowledge check on this creature. He rolled a 15 and we needed a... Oh, he succeeded. Birdorn, rank 4, 32 HP with 4 defense. It has a hammer swinging on its right side and a hammer swinging from its left arm. Its special ability as a mechanical monster is that it is immune to edge criticals from edge weapons, immune to poison, disease, and psychic. It also can throw its hammer and deal more damage than usual. 10, 11. Oh, it deals less damage as a normal attack though. Section that uses this ability takes a -1 penalty to evasion checks. No. Isaac and Albert will have to retreat here. To retreat, make a 2d6 adventure level agility modifier. Alright. Adventure level agility modifier. Your target number is 2d6 plus 4. Alright. Target number is 2d6 plus 4. Because that's the rank of this monster. Oh, thank goodness. I'll need to roll an 8 or higher. Both of you can do this, right? 12? 12. Good. Thank you. Alright, so they both succeeded. So with that, the two adventurers are forced to retreat from this area and are not able to proceed any further. Oh dear. I need to make a note here. What's per CR4 monster here? Times 2. Times 2 CR4 enemy. That's why we cannot proceed here. Smaller. Okay. Okay, so they have retreated. And we cannot proceed any further. Here. With that. Every event's complete, free activities, nothing to be done. These two are exhausted, 9 and 13 fatigue. Wow. Alright. Random events. Random event. We haven't done this before. Random event. What is random event? Roll a 1d6. A 1. What is random event 1? Unexpected visitors. Oh my goodness. Alright. More issues are popping up. Oh, jeez. Alright, as Isaac and Albert are running away from this large mechanical monster, a large lesser dragon descends from the skies. It roars upon spotting our two adventurers, Isaac and Albert. This level is lesser dragon. It has 3 parts. It has 4 parts. Oh wait, no. I wait. Oh no, that's only if I rolled a 1 I would encounter this. Oh no, we did not encounter a lesser dragon, which is a level 13 monster with 4 parts. We did not encounter this. Oh, thank goodness. I rolled a 3, and on a 3, we encountered a group of barbers. A horde of barbarists. The barbarists, spotting Isaac and Albert, immediately roar and charge at the two adventurers. Can these two escape? Okay. Oh, I see. Alright, let's see here. The challenge here this time. Make an initiative check, accuracy check, Loot determination check, spell casting check. Monster knowledge plus 10? That's too high. Deal 10 points of physical damage. Maybe. Receive 8, 9, 10, 11 points of magic damage. Alright, Isaac. First of all, we'll work with you. Isaac is going to activate his beast form. Gains a +6 to damage. Or +2 to damage. And he's going to swing his heavy mallet and attempt to do 10, 11, 12, 13 points of physical damage. Is it possible? We don't know, but we shall see. Not possible. That's a failure. He is going to take 4 points of fatigue. 4 points of fatigue, my poor man. You are now at 13. That's your HP. How much HP do you have now left? 14 points of HP. Oh, shit. The fatigue is really building up. Okay, Albert, you're going to need to try. What can you do? Can you receive 18 points of magic damage? You have 19 HP. You can just barely survive that. Multiple. You can do a willpower check. Or a loot determination. 8 or higher. That's rough. It's all very rough. I'm gonna go for the willpower check. I have a +5 on Albert here. Roll 9, 10, 11, 12 or higher. Yes! Gains 90 times 3, 180 times 2. times 2. 180, so 300, 400. Thank goodness, no more fatigue. And because of that, he can proceed to the bonus challenge. Make a spellcasting check or receive 15 points of physical damage. For 1 star, actually, 1 star might be worth it. Albert, you are going to take 15 points of damage. 12 plus 3 is 15. Bringing you down to 4 HP. It's 15. Oops. 19. So you have 4 HP left. Ouch. So while fighting off these barbarists, Albert ends up taking most of the injuries, and he is severely injured. As you can see now. Isaac's still doing okay. He's lost 8 HP from his maximum, so he only has 14. Whereas Albert, injuries hurt. But on the bright side, we gained 1 star. These stars are necessary to level up later. Alright, they really shouldn't travel through the night again. We've done the random events, additional main phase. Albert, he needs to use his life grass. I need to buy some more life grass for you. Life grass. recover 6 HP for Albert. Looking a bit better. And with that, we're going in and going to get some rest for these two. These two will get a full night's rest. No recovery from fatigue. Alright, Albert's still looking injured, but that is what we'll have to do. So I want them to go and travel to here in the Sea of Sandbanks. To go there. To go there. See area map 2. Area 3 is on a different island, so we will need to make a navigation check. I suppose we'll need to make that navigation check. Alright, navigation check. How do we do it? Campaign notes. Movement phase, navigation. Challenge. Navigation challenge. Navigation challenge is when moving to a non-adjacent within the same area. The difficulty of the sea route is 0. Since both... Oh, okay. Oh wait, no, but if both starting and destination routes points are in the same sea area, total navigation difficulty is simply double the sea area's difficulty rating, which is 2. So will be calculated as 2 starting area, no sea route, plus 2 of the destination area, total navigation of 4. When moving between different sea areas, add together navigation difficulty sea route. Okay. After calculating the total navigation difficulty, add 2D, refer to following navigation challenge. Oh, yikes. Oh wait, I need to change the date. We're technically on our 3rd day now. Or more, that's dangerous. Navigation. It is 2d6 plus 4. This could be potentially dangerous. 6 plus 4. A 9. A storm adds 1d6 days. Okay, rest during those days. After completing the navigation challenge, by the timing of arrival at destination, number of days listed will pass. You must immediately add number of voyage days to the adventure days on the adventure management table. Are you serious? If 2 navigation challenges are specified, the number of voyage days will pass after the 2nd challenge. I see. In the midst of traveling, our 2 adventurers come across stormy waters. The clear skies just moments ago now covered with dark swirling clouds. The winds rage violently, and huge waves crash upon one another, making their ship sway helplessly like a leaf in the wind. Challenge. Make a meteorology check. Search check for driftwood. That might be doable. Current location prediction. Deal 12 magic damage? Not possible. See, sickness. Strength check might be doable. Alright, let's take a look at their stats right now. Oh, Isaac actually doesn't have that much strength. Unless he uses beast form. Oh, wait, no, even beast form. Oh, wait, no, it does. +6 to strength if he goes into beast form. Uses stealth and dexterity. It's a +4. Can't afford to take on more fatigue at this point. Do a search check. It's intelligence. For Isaac, that's not so great. Can't do meteorology. Alright. Isaac will just try to pull the rigging with his rope. Strength check. Needs to beat a 13. Come on, Isaac. Yes. 300 gold is awarded. From 7 there. Albert, however, what's Albert going to do? Albert, can you make a search check? Any class, intelligence, marksman. Driftwood search check, you'll get 300 gold. Or I can make a cartography check. Oh no, wind reading check. +4 modifier. Search check. Or wind reading check. Let's do a wind reading check. Sage, come on, I need to beat a 12. Really? Albert, you just took on another 3 fatigue. 16. You're at 16 fatigue now. Do you understand how difficult it is for you now to do anything? You have 1 MP left. After this is going straight into your HP. Alright, so that 1d6 days has passed since their journey started. 3 days. It's now 6 days into the journey. Day 6 of their journey. When reaching around a destination, all PCs must make a fortitude check, target 14. Alright, come on Isaac, 14. Damn it. Come on Albert, 14. Damn it. Alright, PCs who succeed become fatigued for half the voyage days. PCs who fail become fatigued for each day of fatigue. Each day of travel with 3 points of fatigue to each of them. 16. Now at 19. It's 3. MP for Isaac. minus 1 to MP minus 2 to HP. Albert just might die. Now that we're going into his HP. Okay. But they have managed to reach their destination. I honestly should not have gone to this third block. I should have gone back to town. Okay, 2d6. What is this new area that they have just entered? 26. Six. What is Area 26? Area 26 is the Blood-Stained Mountains. Wow. Blood-Stained Mountains. It's a volcano area. Let's move that where I can see it better. Actually, why don't I just align you to the left here? Bloodstained Mountain. This is a volcano slope. Okay, do I have volcanoes here? Well, it's a village. This volcano slope is stained red like dripping blood where metallic components in the lava has oxidized. At the foot of these mountains lies a hot spring town. Yes, that is exactly what we needed right now. Okay, well, it's a hot spring town that though small flourishes because neither barbarists nor pirates dare approach it. Wow, I just noticed the image. Let's hide that. Because neither the barbarists nor pirates dare approach it. Fearing Zelms, the hot spring dragon that dwells in the Bloodstained Mountains. There's a dragon in here. First of all, change the background to a village. Village. Within the mountains. Alright, this will do. To go to the hot spring town, proceed to here. Alright. This is a small hot spring town, bustling with health-seeking visitors. I should have come here first. Here there's an inn, a shop, and hot springs. In a shop and hot springs. No base. No port and no temple. That's where we are now. Please. Alright, what else do we have here? In this town, you can gather information about the hot spring dragon and town by making an investigation check with TN12, target number 12. Let us make that attempt. With his fighter 12, succeed. Failed. Wow, Albert, even with your higher intelligence. Alright. While speaking with a couple other residents, Isaac learns that this hot spring district operates with the permission of Lord Zelmus, the hot spring dragon. When opening new shops or inns, one must present treasure to Lord Zelmus to obtain permission. The treasure must be presented to Lord Zelmus for it. Opening new shops or inns is around 100,000 gamel. but some people have reportedly received permission by offering legendary fine sake instead, or alcohol. Speaking of legendary alcohol, there are the 3 great sake of the 7 King Archipelago: the Holy Sake, Divine Reincarnation, Dark Sake, Never Dawn, and Daemon Sake, Dark Overlord. What are these names? These 3 great sake apparently come from jet black boxes found in ancient ruins. Interesting. So if we ever find jet black boxes, we know what to get, or what to try and get from them. Alright, so let's continue exploring this town. The hot spring dragon Zelmas makes its home on the shores of a steaming crimson lake, halfway up the bloodstained mountains. This lake, fed by abundant hot springs bubbling up from underground, is Zelma's favorite place. Zelma's is a lesser dragon, which we know is rank 13. However, its head contains 5 sword shards, which increases its HP by 25, while each other section is enhanced by 3 sword shards. That's 4 parts. 3 parts with 3. That's 9 plus 5. That's 14 sword shards. That's 50. 70 extra HP in total. Oh, fortunately, Zelmas is a gentle dragon. We don't need to fight him. Who is friendly with the humanoids, even allowing them to use the hot springs. Unless our adventurers attack Zelmas first, which most certainly should not do, he will not attack them back. Let's see. None of these are relevant right now to us. So our adventurers are simply going to spend their time and use the hot spring. But before that, area event phase, reactivities phase. Yes, they need to use the hot spring. They are so heavily exhausted. Facilities. Hot springs. You can bathe in a hot spring by paying a fee of 10 gold per person to recover 1d6 fatigue. I think Isaac and Albert deserve a short vacation here to recover from their fatigue. Alright. 10 gold each for a total of 20 is deducted. It's 80. Isaac first is going to recover only 2 points of fatigue. And Albert is going to recover 5 points. So he's down to 14. After that, I think both of them need to go to an inn. Should they? Actually, random event. Is there a random event here because there's no base? Table of random events, roll a 1d6 to determine what event occurs. You roll a 5 or 6 straight as nothing happens. Oh, okay. Double check something. Yep, Random events only. Check for random events and resolve them if they occur. Only if roll between a 1 to 4. Alright, anything happening? Damn it. It's 3. Saw another hot spring. Damn it, this is in the worst place to happen. Discover a hot spring. As a result, you can use the hot springs for free during the subsequent free activities phase. What? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Well, I guess we can go and enter for another hot spring event for free. Really? Just one fatigue is removed? How about from Albert? Really? Both of them, only just one fatigue is removed? Alright, when bathing in the hot spring, you and our 2 companions also encounter another bathing nightmare man. Nightmare is essentially like looks like a humanoid with paler skin and has horns on their head, small horns. This person he has white hair who introduces himself as just an old man who loves his drink. Through this word, he is drinking some alcohol while he is taking a bath. However, he exudes an extraordinary presence. In good spirits from the hot spring and sake, he offers to train Isaac and Albert and agrees to lightly spar with them. Isaac and Albert rise up and have a small match with the man. However, neither of them are able to land a finger on him. The man eventually explains that he is in search of the 3 legendary sakes that we mentioned earlier. The Divine Reincarnation, Before Dawn, and Dark Overlord bottles. He said, if you give me even one of these 3 legendary sakes, I'll teach you one of the secret techniques I've mastered. If you present him with the legendary alcohol, he will teach one secret technique per buddy pair. What if you don't have it? Darn it. It's marked off, but we don't get the reward because we don't have the alcohol. We haven't found it. That's really unfortunate. But we are now at the end of the day. And I believe that there is an inn they can use. And they can also shop as well. There are special items in this game. Or this area. Sorry, not this area, this campaign. That might be useful for fatigue. How much does it cost? Fatigue recovery potion. Let's make that item here for me. Fatigue recovery potion. Be an item. Potion made from sand insects. A recipe only known to certain individuals. When consumed, it activates the mana within body, treating all magic power as 1 point higher 12 hours. What? Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong item. Fatigue recovery potion. A bitter green liquid. Green liquid. It instantly recovers fatigue points, and the recovery amount is recovery potion power 10 table. Oh, power 0 for power 0 and power 10 table for the advanced one. Duplicate this, make an advanced one as well. Advanced. And that costs twice as much. 400. I think I'm gonna buy 3 of them. Three fatigue recovery potions. And they both use power. Potions use intelligence. They do not crit. 10 power 0. None. Our Albert will spend 600 gold to buy 3 of these. Because he is also a ranger, he will be able to beat them and have them recover much more than normal. At the very least, his intelligence, he'll be with ranger at least 3 points per. Alright, now they will go and rest at the inn. They both recover another 3 points. No, 2 points for Isaac and 3 points for Albert. Bring their fatigue back to manageable levels. With 11 points of fatigue, I'll bring Isaac's HP and MP back up, and Albert's his HP back to normal, and I'll bring back his MP modification down to that. So still is out of MP. No, it's currently just 0 right now. And then they can go rest at the inn. There we go. Oh, Isaac's HP is back to 20, MP at 5, enough for 1 energy bolt. Albert's HP is back to 18, and he has 7 MP again. Oh, that was rough. Okay, so this area has been sufficiently skelted. I believe that we will need to go and do some actual quests. Go to see area 3. You can skip the shop. Do we rest for 1 more day? Or you can deduct gold for staying at the inn. 60. We stay one more day and take advantage of the hot springs. We lost 6 days. 3 days. Excuse me. We're on the 7th day now. I think we'll go and travel to the Tower of Wisdom. Now we can just go here and check Area 3 first to see what it is, and that would complete the quest, right? About the unexplored and do a reconnaissance there. We'll go to the Tower of Wisdom. Let's do the Tower of Wisdom first. Here, go to Area 3. Oh, that's not a bad navigation chart. Movement phase. Yeah, I think we'll have to take the trip out. Alright, setting sail once more. Let's do a navigation check. So from our area is 2. Navigation of the difficulty of the sea route is 2. Destination is 0. 36 plus 4 is a navigation check. 14. Oh my goodness, it's another storm. Alright then. We're off to the seas, and once more we run into another storm. How should we resolve it this time? Okay. Isaac. Try doing a strength check. Or 42 check. That's still 4. Let's do strength check again. Alright. Beast form out. Oh, beat a 13. You take 4 points of fatigue. Great. Just recovered that. 5. 15 now. Minus 10 HP. Alright, Albert, let's hope you do something better. Search check. You gain 300 gold if you win. Yes. $300 gold. That's a success. And then, how long did this take? 1d6 plus 4 this time. Took 6 days for us to reach here. 13. Now both of them need to make a fortitude check. 14 failed. Fortitude check failed. Both of them failed, and they both take 6 points of fatigue. Now. Oh. It's 10. It's 11. Isaac's 8 MP is now wiped out. Albert just took 6. You still have MP. Alright, and that all goes to your MP. Oh, they both failed that. But we made it across the waters. And we are going to the Tower of Wisdom. 64. Tower of Wisdom. Alright, what do we see at the Tower of Wisdom? The Tower of Wisdom is a massive, twisted, ivory-colored spire. Within this tower lies the temple of the wise god Kilia, where priests and followers reside. It is said to house knowledge from all times and places. However, the enormous metal door of the tower entrance only opens for those who have proven and been acknowledged for their wisdom. A huge tower this time. I don't really have a tower. Have a power to use. I don't think so. This will be my tower. Use this as a tower. Alright. The two adventurers approach the tower. It is an enormous door, large enough for even a giant to pass through comfortably. It's made of metal, though it's said that no sage can determine what kind of metal it is. Inscribed in Arcana on the door are words, "Those who wish to enter the Tower of Wisdom, place your hand upon this door, then show your wisdom." To touch the door, proceed to try. When you touch the door, a giant engulfed in flames suddenly appears. The fire giant asks, "Who am I?" Let's perform a monster knowledge check. Oh dear. Part number 16 or higher. I doubt you can make this. 12, nope. Fail, page 72. The giant says, "You do not yet have the power to face this challenge. Be gone," and vanishes. The tower doors remain closed. Oh, you may attempt this trial again once your sage or priest rose by 1 or more levels above your current level. Oh, shoot. Alright, cannot encounter. Okay, 16, 20. No point in being here since I cannot pass. Move our marker down to here. What's so special about this area? Let's take a look. See area maps, area 3. We're in area 1 right now. Area 2, that's fortunate. See area with favorable currents and winds for ships. When traveling the number through the area with this sea area, the number of voyage days is halved. Oh, that's good. Oh, unfortunately, we cannot enter the tower, and thus we cannot use any of its amenities. So with that, area events over, free activities, fatigue is terrible, can't do anything about it right now, random event time. Does an event occur? 1d4, damn it, it does. Five or 6. Nope. I rolled a 1. 1 has already been activated, so when turn random events, skip over any resolved events when counting. So instead of a 1, it goes to 2. What's 2? Oh dear. Isaac and Albert get into a fight. Though they don't remember what caused it, their stubbornness leads to an argument, probably because Albert failed to make his check to get through the doors. This creates such a hostile atmosphere that it could easily turn physical. Neither of them meant for things to get this way. Select one player, that's, yes, me. Two characters belonging to one player are fighting and want to make up, but they don't know how to reconcile and are too proud to apologize sincerely. As a result, they lack concentration and automatically fail all checks when rolling a 2d if the result is 3 or lower. Okay. Normally you only fail if it's 2 or lower. The state continues until either executing a switch or the next growth phase. Oh, that's not too long. This is because they make up when executing a switch or experiencing growth. As a bond deepens through reconciliation, they can learn one of the following. Ooh, I can learn a switch. Just don't make a note. Arguing. We'll learn new switch effect after what was it? Switching or growth? Page 31. Page 123 / 31. Because I have to choose from 3 different switch effects that I would learn. That is the random event phase. Now for additional main phase, I cannot do anything. So they will simply rest for the night. On the next day, cannot go to this area unless we take the water. So let's go to area 2 first. That is 22. What is 22? Area 22. Ruined City. What will we see in this ruined city. Long ago, it is said that a port city built by a great wizard king was known for its beauty. However, countless battles have destroyed the city, and now only a few buildings stand like grave markers here. In the harbor of the ruined city, there are pirate ships anchored, and pirates commanding undead are prowling around. That's bad. They have been ordered by King of Death Eaters, Idorabiran. Idorabiran, a tabit, basically a human-sized, well, not human-sized, halfling-sized rabbit walking on hind legs, who leads one of the most notorious pirate crews in the Seven Kings archipelago to explore the sword labyrinth in these ruins. However, since the exploration isn't going as planned, they threaten us, our adventurers, to explore the sword labyrinth in their stead. You can comply or refuse. We can either fight them, or we can agree to do as they say. Comply. They don't tell us how much. The pirates will promise to pay us some reward once we complete the labyrinth exploration, but they don't tell us exactly how much. Let's see. Should we go explore it? What happens if we complete it? Will they attack us? Doesn't specify. Honestly, I would assume that if we obey them and go in, they would still attack us. Are we in a situation where we can fight them? Isaac and Albert will take a look at their ranks. Corpse. There is one corpse, and there is a dedicated wizard. How strong are these two? Corpse is level 3 undead. Dedicated wizard is level 5. That is a very tough fight right now. Level 3 is okay, but that level 5 wizard is a problem. I I don't think we can fight right now. Not with Isaac so low HP. But it might be possible. You know what? Pirates are pirates. We should not do as they say. Who are they to tell us what to do? As you can tell, I think we're going to gear up for a fight here. Will not be demanded of. We need to import them. It's 2 enemies. It's gonna be trouble. My corpse. And also dedicated wizard. Import. Is essentially a zombie, a wizard is a wizard. I need a wizard art. Mage. Generate faster. He's an enemy, obviously. Dedicated wizard enemy. How are we screwed here? Monster knowledge check is low. 13 and 10. Good. Dry Corpse. Its monster ability. If it successfully hits a target in melee, it may make a second attack against the same target. Don't get hit. Stable healing. Healing effects will damage it instead. Okay. Whereas the wizard is obviously using true speech magic. Up to rank 5. Thanks. Let me look up all the spells right now. And then I'll also need to roll on the action table. Monster behavior. There it is. Okay. This is essentially a boss fight level for these 2 characters. And this is going to be a very difficult fight. If defeated, it is what it is. Not be fighting as well. Alrighty then. Initiative checks. 13. Failed. to fight. Alright, Dry Corpse is just going to swing. There's really not much else he can do. That is a 12 to hit. Better evade this. Evasion 16, missed. Wizard, you are going to... what are you going to do? 3. Use unique skills to target the most PCs. What spell can you do? What was it? Rank 5. Target the most PCs. Paralyze, I'd say. So I'm gonna cast magic. This will be at 15. So 2d6 plus 8. Willpower resist at 12. Isaac, can you do this? Willpower check at 12. Failed. With that, I'm gonna use Paralyze. Paralyze targets one character, lasts for 3 minutes. Target takes a -2 penalty to either his accuracy or evasion. Considering how this Dry Corpse wants to deal more damage, evasion is going to go down. Evasion. -2 to evasion. Yikes, that's bad. Okay, that is paralyze. TN is 12. Okay, I need to get rid of that Dry Corpse first. Heavy mallet. Oh wait, beast form first. I know, it takes a major action to turn into the beast form, but we're going to do it first. Also going to use the turn on aimed attack. We're going to swing. Do that again. Check 15 to hit. Evasion is a 12. I'm going to miss. And it's going to hit. I mean, and going to deal 8 points of damage. Oh, this is rough. Now they're turn again. Dry Corpse will attack first. 12 hits. Evasion. It's a fail. Dry Corpse monster ability. If it successfully hits a target in melee, it may make a second attack against the same target. First of all, damage. Oh, fumbled. It's a fumble. But still deals damage. 4 damage applied. Ignored because of physical defense. Makes a second attack. 12. Come on, Isaac. Evade this. Once again, damage is... oh shoot. I'm gonna take 3 points of damage from this. These two are still arguing until the next switch effect happens, but I need to get rid of this Dry Corpse first, or Albert will just get destroyed by the Dry Corpse. What will you do? Dedicate Wizard Forward. Use a magic or unique skill with the highest damage to include the piece with the highest HP. So a spell that does a lot of damage. Not Blast. Lightning, nope. Reaping Slash. Reaping Slash. Reaping Slash. You should mark off MP. 3 MP, 7 MP, minus 10 MP. I guess 26 out of 36 out. This is bad. Alright, checked 14. Willpower check. Failed. You are going to take R20 plus. Okay. Roll 20 plus magic damage. Magic damage is 8. It's 8. Are you kidding me? It's a crit? Failed. It's going to deal 8 direct damage. Isaac cannot take that. I'm going to have to force him to switch. Albert, you're going to take this magic damage in the gut. You are going to take the magic damage. Damn it, you forced me to do it. But because of that, these two who were previously arguing will now be able to learn a new switch. Either Courage Link, Trust Bond, or Endurance. So either Courage Link, Trust Bond, or Endurance Link. Courage Link. Active buddy chooses either accuracy or spell casting check and gains a +1. Responds. Executed before movement or major action. Apply one major effect that the new reserve buddy can use to the new active buddy. Endurance Link. Until the next buddy switch. Until the next buddy switch, including force once is executed, or until the end of combat, add the new reserve buddy's defense to the new active buddy's defense. Thereafter, each time the current active buddy receives physical damage and defense-based attack. Okay, so basically, I'm going to give them Endurance Link. Every time the swap happens, then I can add the reserve buddy's defense to the active buddy's defense. So add Isaac's defense to Albert's. So let me create a new item for that. Endurance Link. Go. Both get it. Endurance link. Endurance link. And now Endurance link will activate. Isaac's defense of 5 will be added to Albert's defense of 3. So he now has a total of 8 defense. However, each time Albert takes damage, Isaac takes 1 MP, 1 fatigue point. That's rough. And on an already rough fight. Alright, Albert. I'm gonna attack. Dry corpse. What can we do? What you can do? Let's make an accuracy check. Crossbow. 14 to hit. Evasion is 12. That's a success. A failed evasion. Power check. Oh, it's a crit. I needed this in my life right now. 15. Oh, just wiped out so much of its HP. Currently has source. Display bars, boys. Display bars, boys. There we go. Now we can see just how well that hit damage did. Like a lot. That's great. Because I need those crits right now in my life. Unfortunately, it's not their turn. Dry Corpse is obviously going to just run up and try to attack. Actually, swap again at the end of the turn. Isaac has a better chance of evading. He actually has a chance of evading. Alright, accuracy is 12 to hit. Evasion is... That's going to be 13 points of damage. 6, 8 points of damage. He has 11 HP right now. Why would that knock him out? 13 minus 5 is 8. Got 11 HP right now. Or did I misread that? I misread that. He only has 8 HP left. Yep, Albert is swapping in. Using Endurance Link. In that case, let's swap back. I misread it. Albert is the one who tried to evade, failed. You'll try to eat that damage. Thankfully, you currently have 8 defense. Damage. Minus. Oh, 13. Currently, Albert has. Damn it! Don't apply that, Albert. Albert has 13 defense right now. So 8 defense. Oh. 8. No. It's 8 defense. So 13 minus 8. Takes 5 damage. Oh, that fatigue is really kicking my butt. Now the wizard's turn. 4. It's a 4. Deal as most damage as possible. That's Reaping Slash. Takes 7 MP to cast Reaping Slash. 14 willpower check. Failed. Alright, Reaping Slash it is. Oh wait, no. Can I reach? No, I cannot reach. Thank goodness. So it does not do Reaping Slash. Six. Alright, Reaping Slash cannot be performed. Use magic skill to the highest damage that we can use. Reaping Slash is too far. Can it use Energy Bolt? Energy Bolt is 2 areas. Yep. It costs 5 MP instead. And deals power 10. Okay. 10 plus 8. 8 damage. Albert. Magic damage. Can you take 8 damage? Albert is going to have to take this magic damage in the gut. And he is knocked unconscious. Horse swap. Turn tracker. I'm not using it anyways. Oh boy. Bad spot now. Should have rested more. We're gonna have to run. Alright. Target number is 2d6 plus. Can I take one more hit? No, I cannot take one more hit. HP is 811. I can't take any hits. Not with 21 fatigue. Target number to run away is 8. Isaac to run away. Needs a -2 penalty. So to make an agility check, I fumbled. Well, 50 XP for you. And as you run away, you'll take, as this is going to hurt, our 20 table plus 5. Oh, succeeded. Oh, thank goodness you survived. Isaac grabs Albert and they both book it out of this fight. Oh my goodness. With that, Isaac is unconscious. Sorry, Albert is unconscious. Albert is unconscious, but Isaac just barely survived. With 3 HP left. 3! Wow, fatigue is rough. Albert currently has minus 2 HP. He needs to make a fortitude check. Target number is 2. Succeeds. He is not dying, but he is still currently unconscious. Isaac will apply a healing herb to him, and that is going to be just a straight agility check. Sorry, no, dexterity check. Or rather, use life grass. Life grass is power 10. Really? He's used up 1 life grass and healed nothing. Alright. Shove a health potion down your mouth. 3 HP. Albert. You're now at 1 HP. You'll wake up afterwards, but you're currently still unconscious. This is really rough. Alright, so that was the area event phase. Pre-activities phase. I will say that you have woken up at this point. You will apply 1 life grass to yourself, you heal 4 HP, 5. And 1 life grass to Isaac, healing 4. We're now at 7. Ooh, this is a really bad situation. This has become a difficult situation. Alright, random event. There is no base here, so a random event must be rolled. I am hoping I rolled a 5 or 6. 4. What's a 4? Ruins. Discover a small unexplored ruin. You can choose to investigate the ruins or not. We investigate it. Well, might as well try. Spot trap, Scout Ranger. Who is the best success at this? Intelligence check, Scout Ranger. Isaac would have a better chance at the spot trap check. Isaac will go for a spot trap. 8, 9, 10, 11 or higher. Damn it. -4 fatigue. 25 now. And then Albert. Search check. Search check has also intelligence. Yeah. Nope, it's a fail as well. Takes 3 points of fatigue. Going into his HP now. Alright, so that's another fail. Main phase, new day phase. Time for you two to get some sleep. Oh my goodness. These two need to get back to town. The fatigue has built up far too much. Alright, so we are currently at the new day phase, ready to move on to the next area. We're currently at 22, the ruined city. And that is where we will end it off for tonight. Playing for 4 hours so. And we're in a very bad situation with Isaac and Albert just about to fall over. We've accomplished basically no proper quests. Wow, this is actually quite difficult. I'm surprised. Yikes. I think part of the difficulty is because I only have one randomly generated character on the field at any time. And the situation makes it very difficult for me to proceed, since they aren't able to work together all that well. I have a feeling that this current party composition will not succeed. But we'll see what happens when that comes. So until then, my name is FoundryVTT. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. Until next time, I hope you all take care. Have a good night.